What is going on, YouTube? I think we are recording. What's going on, YouTube? Crazy again, Rest and new video. Today we are back with the sixth Nerd Talk. Today we have a new guest on the show. Last time it was Madison. She was on the show and she was really nice to her. Today we have a new guest. Can you please introduce yourself and talk to the viewers from home?
Hi, I'm Claire. It's nice to meet you guys.
Thank you. And you are from the United States, and I'm not mistaken. All right.
Yep.
All right. So today we have a lot of stuff about. We're gonna be talking about everything Marvel and Disney announced at their. How do you call this? The business meeting, I think they call it, because it was about a lot about business. Because they did announce a lot. Just want to quickly mention they announced something about Disney Plus, and like something like that. I don't know. They announced a lot of stuff. Basically, TSN is coming to Disney Plus, like that. I'm really today we're here for all the Marvel and Star Wars. But first off, we're gonna be talking about something I really want to talk about, and it's, tomorrow, of course, is the last episode of Mandalorian season 2. Are we gonna get a season 3? I mean, we're all hoping for, but I don't know because apparently Pedro Pascal, while filming season 2, was like a little bitching because he always had the helmet on and people was annoying to film with. I mean, now I want to talk about something that I didn't have a chance to talk about on the podcast last episode. By the way, if you haven't seen the latest episode of Mando, there will be spoilers in this episode because we're going to be talking about it. Of course, Mando. So spoiler starts right now. So leave. You don't want to be spoiled. Mando takes his helmet for at least 10 minutes in the last episode, which I think was so interesting to just see how far that Mando is ready to go for Grogu.
Yeah.
What was your reaction of like with him taking the helmet? And I forget his name. The guy that was with him seeing his face.
I thought it was really weird. I don't know, because like you can tell the character was uncomfortable. Like all through the scene.
Actually did a good job showing that he was actually like really like Pedro Pascal. You can see in his face like he's like all confused, and that was really really. That was good to see. I was surprised. I mean, I think it's confirmed that he's ready to die for Grogu because he literally broke a code that he's been following since he was like 10 years old.
Yeah.
Don't exactly know how Mando is, but that was really interesting to see. And I think last episode, honestly, it's my favorite episode so far of the show. The episode was so good. Mando armor was so clean. I mean, it was clean as shit. And at the end of the episode, when he used what was it called? The bomb that he uses, the one that Jango Fett used in Attack of the Clones?
Yeah.
A shock grenade, something like that. That was so satisfying to see, honestly. So now we have one episode. I think you did talk about it earlier. We're gonna be watching the episode together. We'll do a Skype call and we'll react to it. That's what I'm gonna do. Like I think everybody does that. I'm not gonna show any clips or volume because I could get copyrighted by Disney, which is really bad with copyrighted. So we'll have a reaction and we'll have you guys will be able to hear us talk, and I'll put a timer so you guys know exactly where it was. I'm hoping for at least an hour for the last episode. That's what I'm hoping for because the last like 3 episodes were kind of short in a way. They were like around 30 to 40 minutes. And then here's the thing, like there's 35 minutes, but like 2 minutes of it's the recap, and then the last like 5 minutes is the gallery that you use for the episode. So you get like 30 minutes of a show, which it's not short, but for Star Wars it feels short. And I hope the last episode they at least an hour of content. Like that's what I'm hoping for. I mean, there's gonna be a lot happening. Now I'm gonna talk about this. The last scene of the last episode. The message from Mando to Moff Gideon. You can tell that Mando is really mad, of course.
Yeah.
And do you think in that movie Moff Gideon was scared or he was not impressed? What do you think?
I think both, because he is a Mandalorian. They've been around since forever, and they've had a reputation. Oh, I can't speak. Oh my gosh.
Repetition.
Yeah. And but he has spoken to the Mandalorian before, and he did not seem intimidated.
That is true, yeah, because I know, like, I'm gonna be honest, we haven't seen much of him. Like, we really don't. We've seen like quick clips, but he's already an iconic villain in the show. Because like I'm gonna say this right now, I know everybody sees this. Pedro Pascal is carrying Star Wars over his shoulder. I know everybody's seeing that, but that is true. Like Jon Favreau, the Filoni, and all the team at Mando, especially Pedro Pascal and all the actors, are really carrying Mando over his shoulder. So I'm gonna ask you first, and I'll answer after. What are your predictions for the last episodes? What do you think is gonna happen from start to finish?
So I did see stuff online that there are predictions that all the characters we've met in season 2 are gonna come together to help get baby Grogu, not Baby Yoda.
I hate
Grogu back.
People had to stop calling. We have his name now. People had to stop calling Baby Yoda. That was like before again.
Yeah, okay. So I think all the characters are gonna come together because I forgot his name. Is it Rand? They had him last time. Like the last episode, it was the.
Oh yeah, it's Rand. I mean, again, like I said, he did such a good job in that episode. Like we hated him back like season 1, but now we love him because of that episode. He was really likable in that episode, to be honest.
So maybe since Mando did him a favor, he might help him out.
That'd be cool. That'd be really cool. Yeah. I'm just saying. I think the only character that we're not going to see is Ahsoka, because like again, episode 5 was pretty much set up as her show. I'm feeling, and of course she's gone now. She's gonna, and again, I think in the show, whenever that's gonna be happening, we're gonna see him, of course, chasing after Ezra and coming to Tron, which I'm so excited to see that. We're basically gonna get Rebel in live action, basically. So we're really excited for this. So somebody said, I was on Migo yesterday. Somebody said that to me, and I kind of maybe makes sense. He said maybe Boba Fett might turn against Mando. Because if you think about it, okay, again, I'm not saying it would happen, but the way I forgot exactly the way he explained that to me. But the way he explained it to me, he's a bounty hunter, and of course, there's a lot of money on his head right now, of Grogu's head. I hope it doesn't happen because I love Boba Fett, and again, his armor is clean. And I forgot the actor name that played Jango Fett in the in the sequels, but he did a good job. And it's nice seeing him back playing Mando. And I'm saying, okay, so now we're going to have to talk about the Jedi, because that's been, on the top for, the past week. So there's only 3 Jedi we could see if there's Jedi. It's either Luke, Ezra, or Kyle from Fallen Order. Yeah. Now, I'm going to say this. I'm going to take Ezra out of the way right away, because Ezra is with Tron right now. He's captured. So 1% chance that we see Ezra. Now, it leaves out with Luke and Kyle. Now, Luke at this time is still around the same age that we see him. It's only 5 years after Return of the Jedi. In Star Wars Battlefront 2, the camping of that game, which is canon apparently, there's one mission that you clear Luke, and you go on a planet, and you get to get a compass. Yeah. That's the same compass that he used. Pretty sure that he used it to do this map to find whatever. But that's only a couple of months after Return of the Jedi when we see him in there. So yeah, I guess Sebastian Stan. I know everybody's mentioning that. The only difference, I think, Mark is 5'9", Sebastian 6'1". I mean, that's 3 inches. That's not. We won't notice that on screen, honestly. I mean, if it's not a an entire foot difference, so 3 inches won't be noticed. But who do you think we're going to see most likely, Kyle or Luke? So Sebastian Stan.
We might see a glimpse of Luke because, like you said, he's trying to create the new Jedi Order and it's like that. And
that is true. So Grogu would be a part of that, honestly, because he's
we might not see him the whole entire time. We might get maybe a scene or 2 with him, but other than that, not much.
Somebody also mentioned that, and I mean that if they plan to do a season 3, if they are. They said at the end of the episode we'll see a Jedi, but we'll see it from the back. We won't see who it is. Yeah. The episode end Jedi with his cape on whatever from the back, Mando and Grogu there, and then boom, cliffhangers. If there's no season 3 planning, I think there is because I didn't know how popular Mando is right now. So if there's no season 2 or 3, then they'll probably show who the Jedi is and and either on a bad or good. I hope it doesn't hand bad. It could hand bad, it could. Of as I mentioned before, Mando. Listen, Mando is ready to die for Grogu, so he would die for Grogu, and he's about to go fight somebody with the lightsaber, which was previous in the Clone Wars. All right. So okay, now we have a lot to talk about. I'm gonna mention all the Marvel and Star Wars stuff. So if you guys from home, if you guys have any prediction for what you think is gonna happen in those shows or movies, let me know. First off, Captain Marvel 2. I said a million times, I don't like Brie Larson as Captain Marvel. I really don't. I think for the entire MCU, she's the only actress that I don't love in the MCU. All except for that, I love all of them. I just know, and again, she's a good actress. She has 2 Oscars on her name. Just don't love her as Captain Marvel. What are your thoughts? What do you expect to see in Captain Marvel 2?
Because wait, so at the end of Endgame, I'm guessing everyone comes back, right? Even like other planets, because she said other species on other planets disappeared as well. There might be a glimpse of her going around the galaxy and like helping them, like get back on track. Like everything was messed up when the snap happened.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure not every planet are back to normal, even though, it's after this, everything came back. That would make sense. I mean, I'm hoping we see Nick Fury again in there. That's all I'm hoping for. I think we would see Nick Fury, honestly. That would make sense. What if? Now, I said this earlier. What if it's going to be Chadwick Boseman's last ever performance on screen? He recorded his life for What If before he passed away. Rest in peace to Chadwick Boseman. I'm excited for it because I seen the trailer and I thought I knew it was gonna be animated in the series, but in the trailer we see like an example Peggy becoming Captain America instead of Steve, stuff like that. And then you see Shuri as Black Panther, you see all those things, and the trailer got me hyped. I was not too excited for that show. I mean, I know it's gonna be animated, and lately the animated Marvel stuff it has to be the best. I mean, compared to the old cartoon that was like Spider-Man, something that were really good. What do you expect, or are you excited for What If?
I'm just excited overall because it's gonna be so different, like from the movies, like the live action movies.
I mean, I'm really excited for this, and we'll see. I mean, we don't know much about it, but we'll see about it. WandaVision, I mean, that's coming out in 3 weeks on the 15th of January. So I see they released a new. There's like 4 trailers in this one for WandaVision. I don't know why they're releasing so many trailers. I said it before, and I was wrong. I don't know if I told you that, but I told a lot of people of all the Marvel stuff that were announced before. I mean, they announced more stuff, a week ago, but before that, I think there was like 6 announced shows, like Loki and all those stuff. That was the one I was least excited for. But after seeing the last trailer, I'm gonna be honest, I'm actually really excited for it because they're gonna be different dimensions in this. We're gonna see from 1950 to 60, 70, 80, 90, and then present day, with different version of Wanda and Vision. So Scarlett Johansson, by the way, I love them on screen. Like you can see, like they have that dynamic between Elizabeth Olsen and Paul Bettany. I love that. What do you expect to see WandaVisions?
I forgot who is supposed to be the antagonist. Who is supposed to be the villain?
Oh, it's Rebecca. She's like a Hulk lover. She wants a Hulk. Wanted to Hulk lover. Yeah, her. Yeah.
So I feel like she's gonna mess with Vision a lot, like mess with him psychologically, because Infinity War he dies. It's like
yes,
and then suddenly he's like back again.
But the way that they showed like the trailer for the season, it's like, they set up like we don't know exactly what timeline it's gonna be in the present day. Is it gonna be before Infinity War or after Infinity War? I mean, we know it's gonna be present day, but is it gonna be 2023 that takes place in game, or is it gonna be like 2017 present day?
Well, in the trailer, I think it's present day, and a girl is like sitting in the car, and she's like, "Well, you died."
Yeah, that's Rebecca.
Like,
that's the. I mean, I don't know much about it. I mean, I got excited for watching the last trailer because before that, I was like, I mean, I thought it was gonna be more like a love story, and I was not too much interested. I mean, again, I love the dynamic between Paul and Elizabeth. But yeah. So what was about to see? Winter Soldier and Falcon. I mean, we done a new trailer, a full trailer for 2 minutes. More scenes, more stuff. The only thing I want to see from that show, the only thing I want to see is a purple suit Zemo. Just like in the comics, just like in the old cartoons. Of course, Zemo's coming back. I forgot the name of the actor, but brilliant actor. He's coming back to play the role. Of course, I love Sebastian Stan and Anthony Mackie on screen. They're so hilarious, and even in the trailer, I mean, you can see like they're really best in real lives, but you know they have such a nice dynamic duo. What do you expect to see in that show, which is coming out in March of 2021? I was surprised that they announced it so early because I thought it was gonna come out like in end of the next year, but it's in March, which is when it's my birthday. So my early birthday gift for me. What do you expect to see in Falcon Soldier, Winter Soldier and the Falcon?
Well, does everyone in that universe know that he is Captain America now? Does everyone know that?
I don't. The way they show the trailer doesn't seem like it because I mean, well, he's not Captain. I mean, yes, he is Captain America,
he
but
has a shield.
Yeah, he has the shield. Which that's like that shield is iconic. Like this is like 1940. That's like one of the most iconic stuff ever. I don't think they do. I'm not. The way they show trailer doesn't answer yes or no. He did because he doesn't go in public in the trailer. He's see with Bucky or or flying or whatever. But I mean, I recently had the first ever trailer, like the 30-second teaser when he throws the shield on the tree and everything. Now we've seen like a 2-minute trailer that I was really excited to see. I mean, we'll have to wait to see what happens in there. I'm excited for this. I think it's the one I'm most excited about when I see it for the shows. I mean, 8 episodes they said, which I mean, I'm hoping at least an hour each. I'm hoping because I mean I want to see more of those two. Loki. Now this one I'm super excited, and even more after seeing the last trailer, the first 2 minutes trailer, they were so much in there. Oh my fucking god! So we seen like what happened right after intro. We see what happened right after he teleported from Endgame. So he goes in the desert, and like I said in the trailer, it's literally a callback to when Iron Man, the first Iron Man movie, flied up in the desert, and he was on his back and everything. It's still a callback from this. So excited for Loki, really am. I mean, I love Tom Hiddleston. He is a great actor, and there's nobody else I see playing Loki. What do you expect to see, and how excited are you to see Loki?
A question I've always had is, in Endgame, he takes the is it the Tesseract? Yeah. So he takes it and he teleports somewhere. Is that gonna mess with the timeline? Because
yes, it is. It is
for Dark World, isn't it?
Good question. No, because in the Dark World you see Loki in prison.
Yeah.
But it is gonna mess up the timeline. It is because it is gonna mess up the timeline because so basically after him teleporting from that point means everything after in Thor: The Dark World and Thor: Ragnarok never happens. So that's gonna change in that dimension. It's gonna change Thor arc entirely. Because he never went to Asgard to the Dark World. He never died, and they came back in Ragnarok, and so yes, a lot is gonna happen. That will mess up the timeline, and I hope they travel through times for present day to the Dark World, like they did with Endgame, the Dark World and Ragnarok. Yeah. That would be really fun. But what I love is he's gonna be evil. He's not gonna be the nice looking we see in Endgame, Infinity War, for reason. So that's really exciting. Shang-Chi. Now, I don't know much about Shang-Chi. All I know is Angelina Jolie is going to be in there, and I love her so much. I respect her so much. I think she's done for so many children around the world. She's collecting so much donation to a lot of good cause. Do you have anything to say about Shang-Chi and the 10 Rings?
I don't really know much because I didn't really read the comics as a kid, so I don't really know much other than what they said about it.
All I know is we're going to see the real Mandarin from the Urban 3. That was a fake one, of course. We're going to see the real one in that TV show. No, it's a movie. Sorry, the movie. Sorry. So, I mean, I don't know much either, so we'll probably come back later on this. Miss Marvel. Now, Camila, that was recently introduced into the Marvel Avengers game on the PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Basically, she is a ripoff of Mr. Fantastic. She has, she can do what he does. She can extend herself. She can get really big too. The announcement, yes, a week ago. We didn't know about it before a week ago, and just saying that Captain Marvel and Ms. Marvel are to be connected in some ways. Captain Marvel is going to be in Ms. Marvel, and Ms. Marvel is going to be in Captain Marvel 2. Which is really exciting. We're gonna see those two together. I don't really see those two together in like the comics and everything. So that's gonna be really exciting. Yeah. What do you think about Ms. Marvel? Are you a fan of Ms. Marvel? Did you know who she was before she was announced, or yes?
I did read. Was there a comic about her? I remember reading. I'm pretty sure she does have a comic. A couple.
Yeah. Yeah. She definitely does. Yeah. She's been around for a long time.
So I read a couple of those when I was little. So. But okay. I do remember some stuff.
Next, it's Hawkeye. Now, we don't have a trailer yet, but we did see a lot of photo shots from the set on Instagram and Twitter and everything. Yeah. I'm really excited for that show because I love Jeremy Renner so much. I really do. I respect him as an actor. Are you excited for the Hawkeye show?
Yeah. I feel like it's going to get backlash, though, because a lot of people do have issues with Jeremy Renner.
Yes, what happened with his wife and his kids. Yeah, that yeah. He was almost recast, and I was scared when they announced like Jeremy Renner might be recast as Hawkeye because like honestly he's doing a good job with the character. He did a good job, and I love like his sarcastic. In Endgame, he was so funny. I love throwing in Endgame. That was so really nice. All right, She-Hulk now. Tim Roth and Mark Ruffalo is going to be in that TV show. Mm-hmm. Really excited to see him back at all. I thought he was going to MCU. He's not. And Tim Roth, of course, played Abomination in the Incredible Hulk 2008 movie. I'm actually excited to see him back at the villain because last time we see him, he got beat the fuck up by Edward Norton Hulk, not Mark Ruffalo, of course. So that's gonna be a different thing to see. I'm excited to see. And then I forgot his name, but the guy that plays Jerry was gonna be in that show too. William Hurt that played General Ross in Incredible Hulk, and he came back in Civil War 2. He's gonna be in that show too. Of course, that makes sense. What do you tell us about She-Hulk?
So, I know a couple stuff about her. I did watch a show as a kid with her in it. Yeah. I think it was like all about like it was a group of Hulks, and it was her.
Oh yeah,
it was like
Hulk. She does something like that. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I did watch that. Yeah, that was a really good show.
Yeah, I don't remember her story though. How did she get turned?
I'll be honest, I don't know. All I know is that she's Hulk's cousin. That's all I know about her. I don't know much about her on myself too. I'm just excited to see Tim Roth and Mark Ruffalo in the same movie because it'll be interesting. We'll see them together. Once again, Moon Knight. Now we don't know much about Moon Knight. All we know is a beautiful, talented Oscar Isaac is going to be playing Moon Knight. Now, fun fact: Oscar Isaac was the one that convinced Pedro Pascal to play Mandalorian. And they're really good friends in real life. They did movies together before that and everything. And also, Pedro Pascal is, by the way, if you guys are interested, Wonder Woman comes out on the 25th of December. Pedro Pascal is going to be in that movie playing the villain. I'm excited for this, and I can't wait to see that. Really excited to see Wonder Woman 2. Let's think real quick about it. Are you excited for Wonder Woman 2 and Wonder Woman 1984? Are you excited for the movie? And are you going to be seeing? Are you going to watch it in theaters, or are you going to watch it from home on the?
I might see it in theaters. Me and my friends were talking about going to see it at when it comes out. So that will be soon, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
25th December. Oh, Christmas.
Yeah.
So this is 17th today. So yeah, Moon Knight. Me say for I'm not too familiar with the character if I'm being honest. I mean, I did read one thing about him on Wikipedia. I trying to figure out who he is. He is it's hard to explain. We'll do this separate episode with those things. Secret Invasion. Nick Fury is coming back. Samuel Jackson, of course, and I forgot his name. But the good scroll in Captain Marvel, I forgot his name. Where he's playing with the guy that is in Rogue One. What's his real name? You know what I'm talking about there. Yeah. The villain in Rogue One. Anyway, really, really, really good actor. Basically, this is gonna be what we all wanted. It's gonna be a Skrull Invasion Avenging in the live action. So basically, we're going to see in that show, like they said at the Disney thing, where everybody on Earth are basically now about scrolls. You're going to be, taking the human form and everything. And I know in the comics, of course, we have the Scroll Wars, the Secret Invention, which a bunch of the Avengers are taking place as scrolls. I don't think that's what we're going to see here. Maybe we'll see somebody else. One of the Avengers get switched. One of the character that has a contract in MCU is like not Iron Man or or Captain or all those characters. But we'll see what happens. Next is Iron Heart. I don't know much about it. It's basically going to be like kind of like a sequel or prequel to like the Iron Man. It's going to be like a different kind of Tony Stark that has a like really advanced armor. That's all I know about. That's out the end now. Yeah. So we don't know about it. Armor Wars. Don Cheadle is going to be Don Cheadle on show as War Machine, and of course, Commodore Ross. General Ross is going to be in the show too. We don't know much about it. They just announced who's going to be in this with Don Cheadle and William Earth. Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Edition. Now we don't know nothing about that too. I'm just excited to see the Guardians back. I did mention it before. I really loved the first Guardians. The second one didn't love that much. It was okay. It was okay, but like the first one was such a classic that the second one was really funny. Don't get me wrong. Like that scene when she touches everybody and her feelings, those were funny scenes. And of course, we have Mary Poppins and ran into the movie, but Vision dying, Young dying was really sad. But still, the first one. Groot. We don't know much. Just Vin Diesel's coming back to play Groot. It's gonna be Baby Groot in that show. Yep. Don't know much about it, but that's really exciting. Thor, Love and Thunder, the fourth Thor movie. It was confirmed. People were talking about it. Christian Bale, of course, which is mostly known to play Batman in the Dark Knight trilogy, is going to be playing the villain in that movie. What do you think about Christian Bale playing a villain? Because I don't know if you ever saw American Psycho, which is one. I love that movie so much because Christian Bale is so good in it. What do you think about Christian Bale playing the bad guy in the MCU?
Well, I think it's really interesting because our generation, like 2000s kids, have always experienced him as the hero, the Batman, the vigilante.
Yes.
But now we're getting him as something very different from that. And I'm very excited to see him play that role. Other than that role in American Psycho, he hasn't really done a villain.
Yeah, exactly. But what if you guys didn't know, Christian Bale is known to literally transform his body to play roles. He for the movie he went from, I think he was like 90 pounds for the role. Like he transformed his body all over the place. He's a talented actor, and I'm happy to get in MCU for Batman to MCU. And then the Wasp, I can't say the name, Quantum Neo, Michael Douglas, Paul Rudd, and Jolie coming back for the cast, of course. I have no idea what to expect for that. Honestly, I have no ideas what to expect for that. Do you know what's gonna be at? Do you have any idea or?
While we were talking about the other things that are coming out, I've been thinking about the timeline. That's what I've been thinking about the whole entire time. When is it going to be placed? When is it?
I'm guessing after Endgame. I'm guessing. Yeah. I mean, because between Ant-Man and the Wasp and Endgame, I guess, Paul Rudd's been in Quantum Realm for 5 years now. So I'm guessing. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know for something I don't know. I'm just guessing it'll be sometimes after Endgame. Here's the thing. They didn't announce nothing about the timeline yet. We don't know much about what's gonna happen. Whatever. Oh, we got some news. Jeremy Bullosh, the original actor for Boba Fett, has passed away. That news just came out. Wow. Okay, yeah, because Billy D. Williams just tweeted we lost the best one in the galaxy. Rest in peace, Jeremy Bulloch. Hashtag Boba Fett. Wow. All right, we lost another because recently we lost. I forgot his name, but the actor that played Darth Vader, of course, not the voice, but was in a suit of Darth Vader. Oh my God, that's okay. I just literally went on Instagram and I just seen it. Well, rest in peace, Jimmy Bullock. Saying all prayers for your filming and everything. Yes, he was, of course, the original Boba Fett in the Empire Strikes Back and Revenge of the Sith. Not Revenge of the Sith, Revenge of the Return of the Jedi. Sorry. So rest in peace to you. I'm gonna go check really quick on the Star Wars Instagram, see if they did post about it. That literally just came out, guys. If you guys want to put a rest in peace to him in the comments, it'll be really nice. If you don't have to, but if you want to, go ahead. All peers, of course, will be really appreciated from you guys. All right. So now we talk about Marvel. So everything we just talked, what are you most excited about to see?
It's coming out soon, but I'm really excited for WandaVision. I'm really excited for that. I'm really anticipating that.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not. Again, this really did hype me a lot more than I used to be before. Like the last year, just the last one really hyped me more. From I'm gonna say like first three trailers, I was not too much into it, but now I see trailer, I'm like I'm ready, like ready to me. And of course, it's coming out in 3 weeks. Yeah, 15th of December, January. Sorry, so 3 weeks. I mean, I'm excited for it too. I mean, we're getting. Listen, I don't care what we're getting. As long as we're getting more Marvel and more Star Wars, I'm in for the ride. Like, I don't care what it is. All right, last one to talk about. It's Legends. So Marvel Studio Legends is a new series that revisits some of the most iconic moments from the MCU, one character at the time. Kicking it off with Wanda Maximoff and Vision. The first 2 episodes start streaming January 8, 2021. So now, Wanda, Quicksilver, Maximoff, and Vision. So we're gonna see. Fun fact: the guy that plays I should say his name, Quicksilver in MCU, it's the guy that plays the guy from Kick-Ass. I didn't know that, but he doesn't look at all. I mean, a little bit, he's a little different.
So are they bringing him back for the role? Oh, sweet.
And he's gonna be in What If too.
Oh, cool.
I'm guessing it's What If Wanda died, but Christopher didn't die. I think that's probably gonna be the thing. Anyways, next we have Star Wars. First show to talk about is Ranger of the New Republic. So we're going to see the Marshal. I forgot her name. I always do, but the Marshal from Mandalorian now, the woman. Do you know her name? Do you remember? No. What's her name again? It's going to be part of her. So this Ranger of the New Republic will take place during the timeline of Mando. So I guess we can see more Mandalorian in that show. I'm excited for this. Really, really am. Because I forgot her name. I feel so bad, sir, for to watch her film, but I love the character so much. Really, really good character. What are your thoughts on that?
So we might not see Mando like in the shots, but he might be mentioned. I don't
think we would, honestly. But that'd be really cool. If maybe a little cameo, that'd be cool though.
Well, like he's been traveling across the galaxy and he's been to different planets and he has a reputation. It's like that. He has started. I don't know. I wouldn't say he has caused issues. He just like has done many stuff on the many planets. Yes, so they might mention him. They'll be like, "Oh, there's this Mandalorian like doing so and so, and like he might come to this planet or something."
Yes. And we'll see. We'll have to see. There's no official date yet for it, but we'll have to see. Next is Ahsoka. Now, I mean, I call it. I did it in the 5th Nerd Talk. We did it a week ago before the last episode. I call it. I said it's gonna be an Ahsoka show after, of course, Rosario Dawson coming back. Now, I didn't ask you this, and I want to ask you right now. What did you think of Rosario Dawson as Ahsoka? What did you think of the character that she brought to life?
I think she is extremely talented. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about her because I have seen that that she did talk like a Jedi. Like she's a gray Jedi, isn't she?
Oh yes. I mean, did she ask if she was a great Jedi?
Yeah, because she left the Order.
She's not. Technically, she's not. Well, she's not on. She's still a Jedi. I mean, even though when you call her a citizen now, that made life so hard. But so yes, technically she's a Jedi, but she's not part of the Order anymore. But yeah, she's still a Jedi. Yes, of course.
But with that episode, she was talking, like, when I mean, like, a Jedi, she was talking about no attachments, no, like, they're very traditional views.
Okay, yeah.
I thought that was really weird when...
And people were bitching about her things because they were in phone. They were, like, cheap.
They were... I get that because they were supposed to be longer because I'm pretty sure as her species ages, they get longer.
Yeah.
Like that. And they were pretty short. They were
pretty short compared to, like, when you see her before she dies, like, in the end of Rebels. Well, whatever. Anyway, this is really complicated. And also, the Ahsoka show was okay. So this is really complicated the way they like tell it around. But so when we see her in Rebels, at the end of Rebels, before she goes and look for Ezra and Tron, that show will take place like a couple of months after we see her in Mendo.
Mm-hmm.
But part of the show will take place also after we see her in Rebels. So it's gonna have different timeline in there. I'm super excited for that show. I have big excitement too for Ahsoka, for Ahsoka and Ahsoka. But I'm gonna say this: I don't care. I grew up with the character. She was always a big, favorite of mine. I love her Ahsoka so much. Ashley Kinston did such a good job with the voice, of course. I mean, listen, I still prefer Ashley's, part of the character and of the voice. But it's still nice to see a character that I grew up with, and I look up to it while growing up in live action. It's really nice to see.
Yep.
Next, Endor. We're gonna get because we're getting, what's his name? I forgot his name. They got dual logo characters in that show. Do you remember his name?
Mm-mm.
I'm so bad with names. When it comes to names, I'm so bad, honestly. All right, so we're getting him back in the show. This show will take place, of course. I don't know if it takes place after or before Rogue One. I think it's always after. If from what I hear from the thing, I think, is it after or before? Wait. Sorry. Incident on Endor. There we go. So I mean, listen, and I'm gonna say this, and I don't care what people say from home. I enjoy Rogue One. I don't care what people say. I enjoyed the movie. I really did. It was a decent movie, and I know people hate on it. I don't know why people hate on it. Like, from all the Disney, I can honestly say it was the best. From all the 5 live action stars, I think Rogue One and Force Awakens. I'm gonna say this off the top. I think if Force Awakens was his own movie, it would be such a good movie without the really bad, 8 and 9 after this one. So it was a Disney movie. I enjoyed Rogue One. Now I'm really happy to see Carrie taken. Well, actually, no, it has to be before Rogue One because he died in the end. So it's good.
Yeah, it's before.
Yeah, that was really. I didn't think of that. All right, next is the one. I think it's the most exciting show of all time that I never heard about. Is the Obi-Wan Kenobi show. Now, I didn't know that, but so of course, Aiden Christian's coming back to play Anakin. Ewan McGregor is coming back to play Obi-Wan, of course. But the exciting thing is so we actually said at the end of the movie, we see Darth Vader, of course. Aiden Christian was the actor that played Darth Vader, but he was in the suit of Darth Vader by the end of the movie. He was not the original actor that passed away. Rest in peace. So it's this right there. Aiden Christian returns as Darth Vader. Johnny Ewan McGregor in Obi-Wan Kenobi. The original series begins 10 years after the dramatic events of Revenge of the Sith, and it's coming to Disney Plus. There's no date yet. So what are your thoughts on that? Like, I'm pretty sure you're probably really hyped like me when you saw it with the announcement, but what are your thoughts of the Obi-Wan Kenobi? And Aiden Christian not only play Anakin, but he's also going to be Darth Vader in that show.
Well, I'm really excited about that because we did see Darth Vader. We saw Anakin and Darth Vader because Anakin and Darth Vader are 2 different people. A lot of people don't know that, yes. But we saw him, but not in the suit. So we will get clips of him in the suit and how Hayden actually plays that role.
And we're going to see a lot of scene without the mask on. They mentioned that Disney thing too, which I think is really exciting. So we're going to see another, because we did see it, of course, with Return of the Jedi. And of course, when he put a helmet on him, that was such a cool scene. I get chills every time I watch that scene. And also, like I mentioned before, we're going to get Clone Wars flashback because he's also going to play Anakin. There's Obi-Wan, Darth Vader. So we're going to see a flashback from the Clone Wars. So more live-action Clone Wars, and just please, Disney, if you're somehow watching this, just bring Rex into the show. Please, just one scene. What can I just want to see? I love Rex so much. I think we all do. Of course, they're gonna have to take the actor that played Jango Fett to go play Rex, but just even with a helmet on, I don't care. Just show Rex in that show. I'll be so happy to see him live action. Like I said, Rex is my favorite character of Clone Wars of all time, and I love Rex so much.
The thing is, he doesn't know that Anakin is Darth Vader. Like,
exactly.
I've seen a video about it, and he does not know that he turned.
Yeah.
Like, he turned.
Like that's crazy because but I'm gonna be honest, like I said, like the Clone Wars, or we'll talk about the Bad Batch Clone Wars, but the Bad Batch. Now, they did announce like 4 months ago. We all knew that was coming, but they showed a sneak peek of on Instagram, YouTube, and all those places. And the show is gonna take place after we see them. Like I said, we're in another perspective of Order 66. Like you said, the clone perspective. That's gonna be so hype because we're number one. We're gonna see more of Order 66 with more of like Revenge of the Sith canon stuff. In the trailer, we also see Tolkien. I forgot the voice actor that voiced him in the Clone Wars season 3 when they were on Citadel. I don't know if you remember those episodes. Yep. So he's coming back, the same voice actor. What are your thoughts on that?
I think it's really cool that they're like doing a clone point of view because, like Rex. Rex has like, even though they are clones, they do have a mind of their own.
Yeah,
as they like progress.
Yeah, because you see like Rex as the show Ahsoka, and like he even dropped tears, which did make me drop tears. Was so man, that was so hard to watch honestly.
And in Revenge of the Sith, you can see the hesitation of who was it? Was it Rex in that scene where Palpatine was like, execute Order 66, and like he was one of the clones that made the rest of them shoot Obi-Wan down.
Oh, it was Cody.
Was it?
Well, in original Sith, it was Cody that did kill him, whatever he said, and then they showed a cannon he drops with his weird animal thing. I don't know what that's called, but that was really Sith. But in the Clone Wars, it was so Ahsoka was in the command center, came back, and Rex was there, and then we see Palpatine Order 66, and then drops a helmet, points at Ahsoka, said 5 5s, 5 5s. It's crying, and it's sitting to shoot for like 5-6 seconds, and then shoots Ahsoka, and then the scene happens. So that was Clone Wars, but that was so sad to see. Like I was not ready to see this. I'm not saying I was so they're dropping. So this is what we're coming out. There's no date yet for it. Now, Visions. Star Wars Vision, an original series of animated shorts, films, celebrates the Star Wars galaxy through the lens of the world's best Japanese animated creator, coming in 2021. So we might be getting some Star Wars anime that is really excited because I don't know if you've seen if Star Wars had an anime opening on YouTube.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm excited for this. I love anime. I think you do too. I grew up watching Naruto. I'm a huge fan of Naruto. So, what are your thoughts on that? Of like Japanese anime creators will do this. So, what are your thoughts on that?
I think it's really progressive. I don't know. Like, it's very open-minded. Like, we've never seen this before. And now we're going to have, like, an anime. And that's a very different style than what we had before. So I'm really excited about that, about how they do it. It's going to be drawn, I think, because that's how animes are usually made.
Well, that's true. I mean, that's what kind of different. But they've really kind of did that with like Clone Wars, but you did the animation, of course, after that was really nice. So we'll see. There's no notes about that, but next it's Willow. Now, Willow is not Star Wars, but Willow is with Wallach Davis that play. I forgot his name. The little Ewok in the Revenge of the Sith there. What's his name? I feel so bad. It's like Wicket. There we go, Wicket. Wicket, and then he also played every small characters you see in Star Wars. Naturally, he had a cameo. The guy that puts the money in BB-8 there, and if you remember that scene, that was him. So he's coming back. But Willow is like a wizard. It's not Star Wars, but it's still announced. So I'm not too excited because I'm not familiar with the character. But yeah, next we're Rogue Squadron. Now the game just came out recently. So Whisker Returns is gonna be a show about of course some Rebels pilots. So this is so directed Patty Jensen. I'm not too familiar with her works, but from what I hear, she's a good director.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we don't know nothing about it. It just announced it, and like the trailer for it wasn't even like a trailer for the actual show, or something else. So I don't know what else to announce, to expect for that, but we'll see. When you talk something like Soul Scratchers after like the success of the game that recently came out.
I don't know. I want to play it.
I play it. It's really really good. Like the story is like it has its own story that's came into. It's really good.
I don't know much about it because I didn't really see much. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, I mean, if you didn't play a game, you don't know much on this about it, so that's fine. So this is all we had. I mean, there was so much stuff to talk about. Like they announced again, like way too much. Like I was expecting. I was expecting like again 3-4 episodes. So what we're gonna do? I think we're gonna end the episode really soon. What we're gonna do when the episode comes out, for me it's 4 in the morning. For you it's 12 a.m. 12 p.m.
It's 2.
Oh, it comes out 2 a.m. for you.
Yeah.
What time is it for you right now?
It's 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock. Okay. So you're 3 hours behind. Okay, you're 3 hours behind. For me, 7. Okay. So whenever that comes out, we'll do another Skype call. We're recording, and we'll record our full reaction to the last episode. Again, I didn't mention this before, but I really hope it's at least an hour long. We need or 50 minutes. No, like if you do like a 30 minutes for the last episode, I'm gonna be disappointed.
Yeah.
I mean, I think this will be the episode with the most action in it, the most action packed, because we're gonna see Mando kicking his ass I forgot his name. Can you please help me there? Because I don't want to feel dumb.
Gideon?
What's his name? Yes, thank you, Gillian. Sorry, yeah, he's gonna kick Gillian's ass. Like he looks mad as fuck, and he's gonna die. I'm hoping Gillian's gonna die, and I'm hoping we see the Death Trooper in action, because we didn't get a little cameo for them in episode 6. We didn't see much of them. I thought we was gonna see much in episode 7. We didn't yet. So of course, Death Trooper, or we never see him in live action for that. They were in Force Unleashed, and I think Old Republic, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. That's the thing. And by the way, for anybody that loves, do you love Star Wars or Republic? Have you ever played the game? I mean, they're old games there. For anybody at home that loves Old Republic 2, it is coming out for free on mobile, on iOS and Android really soon. All you have to do, go on the Google Play Store, type Star Wars, look for it. You have to register for it, and as soon as the game comes out, it'll be automatically down to your thing. The first one is $12.99 on Pacific when to buy it, but the second one is coming out for free. And I know the first one had better review than the second one, but the second one had more content. I don't know what it was going to be, but I'm excited for this. And I will be bringing videos to you guys on YouTube of it, because I'm a huge Star Wars fan, and World Republic is basically a sandbox/RPG of Star Wars, which I really love. I love, like, when it comes to open world Star Wars, we don't get much except for Old Republic. Usually it's more like you do your mission, you stay there. So that's really exciting to see. Do you have anything else to add before we end the episodes?
Nothing I can think of.
And by the way, if you guys want to, I'll put her Instagram in the comments. If you want to go follow her, of course, go drop her a follow. If you have an Instagram, let me know after the thing. I'll put it in the description. So this is the 600 top. Number 7 will be Matthew next week. He's supposed to come back eventually. I don't know exactly, but he says as soon as he'll be able to do it. What I'm going to do, I want to invite you, Maddie, where she did the last one, and Matthew, all in the same episode. I'm going to try to get 3 of you guys, because usually me and Matthew are the host of the episode, so we'll be hosting you and Maddie. Maddie, like you, she's a huge Star Wars fan and Marvel fan like you, so that'll be really nice to have 4 people. And I think more people on the show means more opinions, which mean more, talking about stuff, so I think it's more interesting. Anyways, thank you guys for watching the video. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like, video, subscribe. If you want to see more of Nerd Talk, let us know in the comments. It was really nice. Thank you for being on the show today. Hopefully we'll see you soon in the show. If you're ever going to come back, you're always welcome too. And I just want to mention right now that I think I mentioned it, but my album is coming on the 29th of March. Bad Boy is back from the dead. He was gone for a long time. I don't want to get too much details, but I'm going to come on 29th of March. If you guys want to, you can pre-order it. Link in the description. It'll be on Spotify Amazon Music, and YouTube when it's 25 March. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, and if you want to follow her down below and her Instagram in the description. So, guys, peace. Thanks for watching. Boom. Oh, just one.